Using the two-track analysis and multiple metal model to play the disciplined barbecue of first principles. Think from the perspective of first force, first principles, the origin of everything in the world. Chinese classical philosophy calls it Tao. Western science calls it first force. Silicon Valley, as represented by Elon Musk and Larry Ellison, calls it first principles. Charlie Munger calls it common sense. Uncommon sense that ordinary people don't know. Unusual rationality. Ray Dalio calls it principle. The Godfather calls it a matter of seconds to see the nature. Distant Savior calls it don't sit and well to say. The sky is wide. Seek enlightenment in silence and follow your destiny. Practice requires the mind to realize. The Analects of Confucius calls it benevolence. Assassin's Creed calls it everything is false. Everything is allowed. Sherlock Holmes to Conan calls it if a thing is how incredible. Remove all the impossible. It is it. Isaac Newton called it universal gravitation. The laws of physics. Stephen Hawking called it first force. Physics calls it big boom. Creatures calls it what is life. History calls it big history. Economy calls it economy. Bertrand Russell called it decisive moments in history. David Hilbert called it we will know we must know. Karl Marx called it objective law. Philosophy calls it who decides who. End of flower scattering, egg time. Dorement, stand by me. It is the first force that drives oneself. This is the driving force behind stay hungry, stay foolish. Some people call it metacognition.